How y'all doing tonight? Tonight we're gonna make some smothered steak. We're gonna cook it with some onions and some bell peppers. It's gonna be real good. We're gonna simmer it in a little bit of red wine. We're gonna serve it over rice. So I've got some USDA Choice top this round steak here, already tenderized from a grocer. I'm gonna get it here and we're gonna prepare it here a little bit. Get here on this counter. I'm gonna cut it up some, just a bit to kind of show, so we won't have that big of pieces. I wish I'd already cut it at the grocery store. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it about like this. Let's see, just cut it with these kitchen shears. Are a good thing to cut it with. Just cut the pieces about like that. All right, I'm gonna get that ready to batter it up. Now we're going to get ready to batter this steak. I've just got a little flour, all-purpose flour, a little salt, pepper, slap your mama in there. So I'm going to take this steak and I'm just going to roll it in here a time or two. Not to have too much batter on it. Just want to get a little coat, no egg, nothing like that. We're just mainly getting this batter in here because it's going to help it brown and it's going to help with the gravy. Okay? See how I got that batter on there just like that? And you'll set here, I got a dry paper towel. I'm going to just sit there on that dry plate while I get my oil all heat up. So we're going to batter the rest of these, then we'll move on. Okay, now we're going to get ready to brown down that meat. Go ahead and put my pot and cast iron there on this burner on high heat. Put a little bit of oil in there. A little bit, cover the bottom of that pan kinda. We'll let this oil get hot, and then we're gonna brown this meat. Okay, now this oil's gotten hot, start putting this meat in there. Brown up. Oop, not quite hot enough. You want to test it. You really want to sound like it's frying, like you're frying chicken when you put that meat in there. Okay, now this oil's hot. Go ahead and put this meat down in there. Get nice and even. Here's sizzling. I'm going to put more than probably 2 pieces in there at a time, brown, because you don't want to cool that oil off. But I'm going to let it probably brown, say maybe a minute on each side, and flip it and put it to the side. Okay, it's brown about long enough on that side, about a minute, and you really tell if you see a little bit of that blood start coming up to that side. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. So you got nice, see how that nice brown color? You see that brown, that flour too, and that'll be good for our gravy. So go ahead and let these brown for about the same amount of time on this side. Don't try to move them too soon because that flour will just stick to the bottom of that pan when you lose your flour coating. And once these are brown for about a minute on this side, we're going to take them off and we'll set them aside, okay? Alright, these are brown about long enough on this side. See that blood coming up there? So I'm going to take them off and just set them right here in a pan. Set them aside. And I'm going to keep going with the rest of these. Set them in just like that. About a minute each side until we get through. I got, let's see, these 2 and then 2 more. We'll be done. Get that flat down in there. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get these last 2 pieces out. Look at that color on it. And just look at that beautiful pan. How beautiful the color is on this meat in that pan. No, that stuff ain't going to waste. Lucky a spatula here. My burnt one. Got some onions. I cut up some onions here. 2 nice sweet onions cut up. I'm going to put these in here. We're going to let these saute in that oil and pick up all those wonderful pan drippings off the bottom. Still got a little skin on it. Get that off of there. Get in. Oh! I'm going to grease the top. Go ahead and fry these onions off. These onions in here to get that, oh man, that good flying off the bottom of that pan. Some onions just picking all that good stuff up. Oh yeah, you can smell them onions. Glad my wife's out of town. She'd be total fit. Get the whole house smelling like onions. It smells good. It smells like you're at the fair. Bust them up there. And get all that good flavor in there. Oh, one so cool. It'll be alright for the dog. Get it? Alright, if the onions pick that stuff up now, we go with a bell pepper. And the whole chop up, busted up bell pepper. Look at all. Stir it around. What else? It'll be good in here. Got to get the rest of this stuff off the bottom of that pan. I know it'll be good. Let's put a glass of wine in there. Nice glass red wine. Go ahead and pour that in there. That'll get that good stuff off the bottom. Oh yeah. Look at that. Cooking with some wine. Alright, look at that. It's picking up all those good little chunks off the bottom. Sauteing these onions and these bell peppers. I know what else would be good in there too. How about some garlic? We got some whole heads of garlic, cold toes, rather. There we go. That's good. Put a little bit of slappy mama in there. Always good having a little slappy mama. It's going to be good too. Now still about high heat. I'm going to turn it down a little bit to about medium. Got all that yumminess going on. Now I've got a bouillon cube I just dissolved, and this is about, I guess, about half cup of water. Where I actually use that better than bouillon stuff. That's good. Put that in there. Oh, you want to see that's all that good stuff out there. You have a good little beef flavor to it. Make sure you get all that, because that's going to be good for the gravy. Oh man, I can just smell that wonderful, that wine just perfume the whole air. Okay, got this here. Now, let that simmer for a second and we'll put this meat back on. Before I put that meat back on, I think another good add to it would be a little bit of Worcestershire, a little leading parents. And I'll kind of measure it out for you in this thing I had the bouillon in. We're going to do about probably a good tablespoon. That in there. About a tablespoon and a half, okay? Look nice. It's going to be real good. Oh yeah. Stir that in there. Now we're going to incorporate that beef back into this dish with that breading on there, with that light flouring. Oh, it's going to be so good. You want to kind of, say, nestle it down in there. Down amongst some onions, and bell peppers, and that garlic. You can bust your garlic up if you want to. I just like eating them whole cloves like that. It's a lot of good flavor. And whole toes of garlic, rather. Cloves. Yeah, see how I got all that nestled in there? Those vegetables. Make sure you pour that juice in there. Don't waste that juice. Now I'm going to turn it down to low. About medium low. I'm going to put the cap on this guy. Let it sit here and simmer for about 25 minutes. Now if you didn't have, let's say you didn't want to let it simmer on top of the stove, set your oven about 350, throw it in there for 30 minutes. We're going to let this guy simmer and then we're going to check it. It's going to be so good. I tell you what, it's going to be real good. Alright y'all, let's see down here. Meanwhile, while that's simmering away, want to kind of give y'all an update, I guess you'd say, channel update on me, kind of, I guess. I know that I haven't had that many videos uploaded the past couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, that not as many as I used to in the past several months, and that's mainly due to the fact, like I said, I did a video on that we moved into a new house. I actually started a new job, and I've just hadn't had as much free time here within in this first month. So, you know, the videos will get more regular, and I'll get back to doing probably, hopefully, at least 2 videos a week like I used to. I apologize for not having, videos coming out regular like they were. But if you'll just bear with me, as soon as we get everything just kind of ironed out here and get on a more normal schedule, we'll have more videos. But y'all just hang in there, and I hope y'all enjoy watching some of the past videos in the meantime as well. Okay, now that it's been simmering for about 25 minutes, go ahead and take the top off. Look at that goodness in there. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Look at that. I wish you could just smell that. What I'm gonna do now, I got some rice cooking. It needs to cook about 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it simmer like this with the top off to really concentrate those juices in here while this rice cooks. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, we got our beef ready here. Look at that. It looks excellent. Got our rice ready over here, and we're about to fix this plate. Man, that looks good. Let's go. I'm gonna give me some rice first here. Yeah, man, it's some good, fluffy, nice rice. Okay, get some rice on the plate. We'll go in here. A nice piece of this beef. Actually, I'm gonna give me a little juice to put on this rice. Look at this wonderful juicy gravy. Look at that. Let's get a piece of this beef. That garlic. We got that onion. Oh, we got the bell peppers. Fantastic. This looks awesome. And we're gonna give it a taste on just a second. Alright, let's give it a taste here. I'm gonna cut me a piece off. Just that fork. Man, it looks good. See that gravy, get some of that rice, a little piece of onion. Man, oh man, this looks fine. Perfect. I tell you what, that's real comfort food here. You can't go wrong. I'm fixing to eat me this big old piece of garlic too. I'll tell you what, this is a classic here. You gotta try it. I'll tell you what, every once in a while, you just cook something that's not just good, it's simply just amazing. This is one of those dishes. I don't know, just come from something simple to what it is. It has a wonderful taste without, put that red wine. I actually use the Pinot Noir, and you can taste the fruity taste of the wine coming through with the beef, with the garlic, everything. It's just really good in this dish. I'm actually going back for seconds now, which I was going to save a lot of this for tomorrow, so it's pretty late, but I just can't help myself. This is really good. You've got to try this recipe. Look at that.